Is Nvidia a buy or a sell? What are you, nuts? It's a sell. What's the most asked question since April 9th, when everyone thought the market hit a bottom and we're going to rally forever, when it was a sucker's rally. But here, take a look at this, Nvidia. First of all, to ask that question, first, it's in a severe downtrend. Look, you're under 30%. You're in a downtrend. And that's the other thing people didn't realize when they were buying, that they were buying in a downtrend. And these people, we call them tourists. These are people that don't never want to learn anything. They just listen to the TV programs, write down the hot stocks. And by the way, there's no such thing as a hot stock. There's hot patterns, but not hot stocks. But look at this. So this is a crossover, a death crossover. Now, at the same time, take a look what's going on. Let me get rid of this. Look what's going on with IWM, the Russell. That happened first, and that's why we had that 30% correction. A correction, more than that, a crash, 30% crash. Look at the downtrend on this. It's still in a big downtrend. And people were in there buying it on April 9th in a downtrend. Now, take a look at the Qs. Another crossover. Just the other day, crossing over. Same thing. Everybody jumped in. Boy, the bottom's in. Let's buy a bunch of Qs. What are you, nuts, in a downtrend? See, the downtrend stops once you reach this red line here, that 30%. And on my chart, it'll turn green. You probably already wondered what's the difference between your chart, a generic chart, and my chart. 25 years ago, I designed this chart to show the flow of money because it made no sense to me that the chart looked like a Christmas tree, and I got the idea. They wanted to show that if it closed at the low, it'd be red. If it closed at a high that night, it'd be green. That's okay for day traders. I get to all that. But I'm a position trader. I just want to know where the money is. Is money going into my stock or money coming out of the stock? Is money going into the stock market or money coming out? That's all I want to know. Give me my pricing. Give me my stock. Give me the value. Give me where's the money going? So I got so frustrated, I designed my own chart. That's why you can see yours as a generic chart, and mine is showing you the money flow. Okay, let's move on. We'll talk about that another day. Okay, spiders, another death cross, just starting. These death crosses are serious. There's nothing to fool around with. Now, I told all my gang members the other day, and I showed them Enron. I said, what, are you forgetting Enron already? Look at Enron. Enron, when the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average was below the stock, wow, that's strong. That's strength, okay? And it had a beautiful uptrend. But when it crosses over, and the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average on the backside of your stock, and guess what they had them do? Buying a dip, buying a dip, buying a dip. And we kept shorting the stock. Now, of course, they don't want you to short. That's why they tell you, buying a dip, buying a dip. And then it finally capitulated. This is where we made most of our money in our short right here, at a capitulation. So, again, crossovers are serious. And now we have all these crossovers in all of our, important indices. That's not good. Now, what amazed me the other day is when everybody started to buy, and we had, again, on April 9th, they had no clue what a downtrend is or an uptrend. No more than they know what Swiss cheese is. So imagine they're buying this stock in a downtrend. In a downtrend, they're going to lose money. And look at. They always buy it right at the top, the tourists, and look how they're already losing money, see? Because you got to buy in an uptrend, not in a downtrend. It will kill you every time. And so this is Starbucks. Look at the beautiful uptrend. So you buy in an uptrend, and again, money started to come in, and it was confirmed on my chart right over here. And then when we peaked, everybody started to take profits, and that was confirmed because all of a sudden green started to go down, warning me profit was being taken out, and then it turned into a downtrend right here. Look at right there, that crossed that 80% line, and then it's confirmed when it crossed the white dotted line, and it turned red. That's the beautiful thing. It turned red, and it's telling me we're in a real downtrend. And And a lot of people get confused with that. If the stock starts going up in a downtrend, they panic. Get me out, I'm getting killed, get me out. And they make a big mistake because when it snaps back in a downtrend, everybody's going the wrong way. It's like Mickey Mouse going east on the westbound train. And when they find that out, they panic. And look, get me out. And it collapses. And that's where you really make money when you're shorting a stock. So never panic. When you're in a downtrend and the stock starts going against you, it'll come right back down, straighten itself out. And that's what happened again on the 9th. Look, they went and they bought Starbucks like crazy. But look, they're giving up all their money. Let me just put it on 1 month to show you. Look at this. They all bought here in a downtrend. It's insane what was going on that day. So again, following the trend and following the money, that's where it's all at. And here's one good example, our gold. We bought gold right in here. And look at that. We had a beautiful uptrend. The uptrend stayed above the 80%, which it's supposed to do, and it did. And look at that. That's an uptrend. Now we're going to know when it's going to turn to a downtrend, because my candlesticks are going to turn to either yellow to warn me, or the green candlesticks will start coming down, warning me that money's coming out, and then they'll turn red. So again, the stock market is a fun place, and you can make money. But I've been doing this for 50 years. I can never understand how people think you can make money by just buying stocks, and they don't. Because 80% of people in the stock market lose money because they just buy because they're scared to death to short. That's sad. So for more information, my name is Phil Grandia, philsgang.com. Been doing this over 50 years. Been teaching for 25 years. And for more information on how I can make trading easy for you, including shorting, comment the word stock below for a free 10-day trial.